Did you ever get behind somebody that's shopping, that's over the age of 75? They grab it, they look at it, and then they think about it. When we on?
You're on now.
We're on.
All
right. New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve, right?
Brand new
Why
one.
laughing?
Every episode we start, you're like, yo, you on? I'm like, yeah. Like, oh, hey! I think it's great that every episode opens like that. It's like not meant to be a thing, and now it's a thing.
Yeah, well, I don't. Is there supposed to be a little bit more better structure? I didn't go to college for this. You did. Why don't you help us?
I didn't go to college for this either. Yeah.
We don't need structure. We just go for it. Go for it.
I don't know. I mean, this. I like the new table setup.
Isn't this nice?
I've been all smiles since I walked in here.
Yeah,
I saw that.
It's like socially distance appropriate. Not that matters. I mean, it's just. No, I'm just saying. Look, what made you switch it up? Because we thought we were gonna have a guest.
Yeah. We thought we were gonna have a guest, and I was gonna put him straight down, in the middle there, or him or her, or whoever it was.
Yeah.
And I left it, and I was like, I think they'll like this.
I like it.
I also didn't want to have to move the table back.
I was waiting for the truth, and it came through.
Mike said last episode he was going to get decorations. I don't know what's going on.
I got kids and Christmas gifts. So that's what happened. So you got to wait till my next check come in.
Make Santa take care of that. They might be listening. Stop.
What,
be
Santa?
a good dad.
I don't tell my kids there's no Santa. Shit, I went to work. I'm not going to let them know. But we don't even have a chimney. What is he coming in?
I know
you
the
know
kids.
What fears black people, white men breaking in your house, because that's not even a thing. Something's really for white men breaking your house. There's an eviction coming. That's what's happening. We fear that.
Oh man,
we don't allow that.
No, this is good. I look forward to this every week.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like home. This feels like the real job.
And we are doing a weekly show. If you want to check out me and Mike at the Laughing Fox Tavern on Tuesday
nights
in Magnolia, New Jersey.
Yeah, he found that place. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's there. So I went there to tell the jokes. And check us out every Thursday. We do this. So you get subscribed every Thursday and tell your friends about us. Yeah. Or I will talk about you personally.
So when we say subscribe, not just YouTube. Brian, can you shout out all the stuff we're on, please? Because we don't know.
We got a Facebook page, Ball Breaking, with Mike and Steve, and we're also on Apple Podcast, Spotify. Should be on TuneIn, Radio, Stitcher, really anywhere you want to get a podcast from, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Just type in Ball Breaking with Mike and Steve, or just Ball, or just Breaking, and hopefully it'll all show up.
Man, he's going to want more money from us. That's what I get from that. Brian, really, thank you so much.
Yeah, new rates take effect January 1st.
Okay. January 1st. So this is the last episode we're running.
I knew there was a catch. I knew there was a catch. I knew there was a catch. Yeah.
This is the last one. Enjoy it.
Oh, my God. Well, you said the magic number was 20.
Yeah, the magic number is 20. I've done several podcasts. 2 of which hit 20 and we stopped.
Yeah, so Brian, our producer, because a lot of people listen and they're asking me, who's this guy you talk to that we don't see? Brian is producing the podcast. Friend of mine, I met him at a comedy show, linked him up with me and Mike. He's producing the podcast. He's guiding us in the right direction, helping us with everything. He's claiming that your magic number is 20. That's when the podcast has a voice, a direction, and after 20 you go. But under 20 you die.
No, we're going to make it. I got stamina. We can do it.
You got to keep going.
Yeah, that's really just from personal experience. Shows that I've done, for some reason we stop at 20. Yeah. And once you hit 20, that's like, I don't know, you just like lose the juice or like lose the sauce or whatever you want to say.
Lose the mojo.
Yeah, it just kind of dies.
Right.
No, we'll be good though. We'll keep it going. As long as you people keep viewing, keep subscribing. Yeah, I'm still going to do it whether you subscribe or not.
Where are you going to do it?
I'm going to chase you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, Brian, you were going to do the podcast without Brian.
I can't do this without Brian. I didn't
do that yet. Wait till we start. Wait till we start putting up some numbers. Then we could like bully him a little bit. I don't know.
So, Christmas shopping. You did your Christmas shopping?
It's January. Of course, I didn't do my Christmas shopping yet.
I just want what did you get for Christmas? Like, what did you? You know, did you do a lot of gifts this year?
You know, I knew I wasn't going to see a lot of people, so
cheap ass.
You know, no, really.
The COVID, we hear it. The COVID, I couldn't give you no gifts. The COVID.
See, now you're getting me to question myself because I figured you really don't. Oh my God, you're making me feel like a piece of shit right now. No, I hope by saying this publicly, I hope I don't get judged by this. Well, hey, you know, who gives a shit? If I'm not going to see you, why am I going to buy you a gift?
Because you'll see them eventually. You'll eventually see those people.
Yeah. No, I just figured I wasn't going to be around a lot of people this year. So why go crazy with the shop? And it was this year, a lot of things are different, you know?
Not for me. I just bought the same little bit of presents as I do every year. So it had nothing to do with COVID. I'm just not buying people things.
Oh, you just don't go crazy.
Yeah, I just don't do it. For what? Grown people don't need presents. It's ridiculous.
Well, Christmas is for the kids.
Yeah, for the
Christmas
kids.
for the kids.
And
that's my excuse when I show up empty-handed for Christmas.
That's why you don't have any kids. It has nothing to do with pull-out game. This is all about Christmas gifts.
But I did realize with the small shopping I did this year, I didn't want to shop online. I went to the store and did all my purchases. I did realize that old people, they shop differently than the young.
They do.
I really took notice of that. Like young people, they know what they want, they grab it, they throw it in. They do their homework on their phone. Did you ever get behind somebody that's shopping, that's over the age of 75? They grab it, they look at it, and then they think about it.
And then the Alzheimer kicks them. They forgot what they were thinking about and why they're even there. No, we got to deal with this.
I was behind this lady at Macy's, and it's like a tight aisle, and I don't understand what she's doing.
She doesn't either. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's why I shop online.
Young people, help your elders do their Christmas shopping.
Are you
please.
Seriously? Don't help. Don't go to the store with old people.
Oh God.
They go down every single aisle and look at every package.
Listen, you know my grandfather's my best friend. You know that, right? We're tight. Me and my grandpa are tight. That's old man Dan. We're tight.
You took him Christmas shopping?
No, I take him everywhere. No, really. My grandpa, I'm living in New Jersey right now. He lives a couple blocks from me. I check on him daily. 87 years old. Lives by himself. I got to make sure the range ain't running. I got to make sure that there's not a lot of piss in the kitchen. And
wow, this is like a puppy or something. What is going? Why is there piss in the kitchen?
I'm just kidding. No, but you got to look after them at that age. They become.
Now
they slow down. They slow down.
They slow down. But I have a thing. Maybe it's not the old people in your family, but the old people in my family. The older they get, every time I call them, all they talk about is how many people died that they knew. Like I get tired of hearing about all the people that's dying, and you hear about everybody got murdered off the news, and I just like you bring me down every time I talk to you.
Yeah, well, that's all they watch. So I just got my grandfather into YouTube.
Oh,
so now because you get the remote, you can like say what you want to watch. So I didn't go over there for like 2 days. I show up. He's like, come on, let's watch YouTube. And he pulls up all these Instagram models. He's like, did you ever hear of this one? Busty Bunny. I'm like, Grandpa, I hate to break it to you. That's not a TV show.
Yes, it is.
He's like the #1 subscriber. He won't subscribe to our podcast on YouTube, but he'll subscribe to Busty Bunny.
Because we don't have titties out here. That's what the problem is.
But I was thinking about that. Maybe we should get a sexy co-host. I mean, I don't know if your fiance would be happy with that, but I mean, it's
part of business. I'm trying to make it. She'll understand. I'm trying to get a check in here. You want better Christmas presents? We need to get some titties on the show. Yeah, I can make that work.
I just put the topic out there. You're explaining yourself.
It's ready. It's already ready. I'm getting it going. That sounds good. That sounds sex sells.
No, but you know, there's a lot of podcasts. They just have this random hot girl that just like jumps in the conversation every now and then.
You remember the Ridiculousness show with Rob Dyrdek?
Yeah.
They just had that one bimbo, for lack of a better word, that was just like on the show. Chanel West Coast was her name. She was just there. She was just like giggle and shit. I like the videos. That's all she was there for.
You put her on the poster for the advertisement and then the commercial, and it's crazy. What's that called? It's like...
Sex sells
golfing,
really is what
from what
it
I
is.
heard from y'all guys. Golfing is what it's called.
A callback from episode 2. Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna live that down. Oh, God forbid. No, but my grandfather, best friends, and it's funny. Like he's wearing all my old clothes now. They get cheap at that age. Like he's a rich guy, lives in a great area in Jersey. Okay, did very well for himself. Worked, retired, pension. Worked on the railroad his whole life, raised 5 kids. But he don't want to spend money on his clothes, so he wears all my old stuff. But what's bizarre about it is sometimes he'll come out of the house and he's dressed like me from 2002 when I wanted to be Eminem.
Wow, you wanted to be Eminem. That was a thing.
Come on, me and you have talked about my knowledge of hip hop in the early 2000s.
But the people don't know.
You were
know.
very impressed by that.
I was very impressed. You say it weird, but all the words are right. Hit us with an Eminem verse right now, real quick. The people want to know.
This is supposed to be.
You got on the Adidas. You got on the Adidas jacket. You ready? You ready?
See, but if I was to rap right now, I know it's not for entertainment purposes the way I want it to be entertaining. I know it's because you want to clown me.
Do
and that
it.
ain't right.
Do you care?
That ain't right.
Do it for the subscribers.
See, when I rap in front of Mike or in the car when we're driving to a gig, I'm being dead serious and he's laughing the whole time at my bars. Like he's allowed to rap. But the minute I step in with DMX and I know every word, that's why he's impressed by it. But he don't think...
It's the way he says it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Here's one verse right quick for the people. Do it for the people one time, one verse. So that they understand.
I don't know if the people are worthy of it yet. How about this? We got 100 subscribers by March. I'll rap a full Kanye. Song.
No, we need the subscribers deserve better. We need DMX because I want you to bark while you're
not using
doing
that kind of language. It's 2020. Are you great? 2021.
Brian, he can beep it out. Beep. He can beep it. Beep. We'll hit the beat. We'll hit the beat. How about that? We can hit the beat.
All right, 100 subscribers by March.
That would be entertaining. It would be entertaining.
It would. It really would. You should do it.
But see what I do like about this is you're admitting I do early 2000 hip hop. I know my shit.
You do. Yeah. Just the way you say
me
it.
And you went through our top 5 MCs. You disagreed with me just a little bit.
I can't remember. What was your top 5?
I said there's a couple of people in there where you're like hell no, but I said in my era based on who I seen, I go Hove, I go Cameron, I go Jadakiss. I throw Beanie Siegel in there. His first album was crazy. And DMX. Yeah, that's just what I listened to.
That's not bad.
High school.
I just Cameron wasn't somebody for me. I didn't really like Cameron. Everybody else.
Where were you in the early 2000s?
I moved around a lot. I was either in Mississippi.
And you obviously you were
Philly.
High because you don't remember.
It's just, I had to get through. They didn't have No Child Left Behind back then. I had to do what I had to do to get through.
He's like, I was either in. That's bad. You're getting old, dude.
It's over. It really is.
I thought that question was geared towards like what age were you?
No,
that's what. When you say you started going on vacations, I'm like, wait.
I know you're very specific, but you're South Philly born and raised.
Yeah, I guess that's why. Like I love like Rockefeller, Young Chris and Neef. Freeway, Beanie Siegel. That's just what I grew up on.
Okay.
But like I was saying with my grandfather, he's wearing all my old shit. Like the Rockaware jackets that I used to wear, the Timbs, high top Air Forces, my throwback jerseys, my G Unit hats. Like my grandfather's coming out of the house. He looks like a crackhead off Atlantic City Boardwalk. Like, Gramp, you gotta go back inside. It's not in style no more. You know?
I say this about my grandmother. She's not your average grandmother. She lives in Logan, and she looks like she lives in Logan. Like my grandmother, my grandmother comes out with
our subscribers on Logan.
They know her. She comes out. She has the Timbs on. She has sweatpants. She has the vest with no sleeves. The puffy vest with no sleeves. She got a bandana on.
Is that
very
the grandma?
aggressive?
Is that the grandma you said that bullied you with the cigarettes? Remember you said in one of our episodes that we talked about like families when you get bullied by your family.
Yeah,
you said my one grandma would hit me with the cigarettes.
Burn you with the cigarettes. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. And an aunt, yeah, I had an aunt do that too. Yeah.
God
yeah,
damn.
They're tough. They're tough. All of them. I like being raised, but we didn't have nothing was censored. You said everything. You said everything. I told my grandma, she'd come out, you look like a whore, grandma. Take that back in the house. Nobody wanted that old pussy. I tell her, like.
And she probably laughs.
She'll call me something and she'll laugh.
Exactly.
It's fun.
But
it's just fun.
Listen, I was talking about this with a comic the other day. I'm seeing. Now, I don't think my style of comedy and in real life, I don't think I'm very blue. Like, I don't think my humor is very oft, like, take extreme risks and say some really insane things. But I also think I don't play my comedy safe. I'm somewhere in the middle. Don't you see that when you are up there, especially with the kind of comedy you do, sometimes you just say it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, don't you feel like the older people are the ones that don't get offended? The people you offend are like 23, 24 years old.
Because they're soft.
What happened? How did that happen?
Because we started accepting everybody. You can't accept everybody. Everybody's not to be accepted. You can't accept everybody. You can't. I'm going to say it on you. Can't accept. If you start accepting everybody, then you have to accept everybody. Murderers. You got to accept. If you're accepting people, you got to accept everybody. Midgets going to be in the NBA. Where does this going to stop? Where is it going to stop? You know what I mean? Listen, everybody has to be respected. But everybody doesn't have to be accepted everywhere.
You have
to be respected.
No, but I'm talking just about comedy. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if it's at a point, ain't it a comedian's job to just say off the wall shit?
But it is.
They're not there to make you feel relaxed and we stand-ups, comedians work off reactions. You ever do that one joke and they go, ooh.
Oh, yeah. And you like it.
Shut your phone off. Show some respect.
That was my phone?
Whose phone was that?
I don't know. If it was yours.
Probably Mike.
Snitch.
Mine's
Everybody
so
knows that about you. You snitch now. There was no reason for him to say that. No one else heard it. just put that out there. If you ever meet Steve in real life, don't do nothing. He's going to tell on you.
I agree with what you're saying, though. I personally like going to stand-up. Seeing stand-up live to see some of the shit that people will come up with.
Well, and right before we started filming today, it's like I get into these conversations sometimes where I'm like, I gotta be careful these topics we want to hit and this and that because of my day job. Because we're aspiring to do this full time, right? But
that's why it's my job to say what you're scared to say.
Stop that way you ball breaker. Will you stop it?
That's my job. Breaking the balls. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, but I'm like, our job as comics are to take chances and say things that people are thinking that don't have the balls to say. So you gotta be a comedian. How do you find the balance?
Listen, hurt people's feelings.
Yeah,
hurt their feelings because first
not
of all,
everybody.
Not everybody.
No,
that's segregation. I hurt everybody's feelings together.
We're ball breakers. Because when we're on stage, we're ball breakers.
But the problem is it's not the fact that you said it. People aren't happy with themselves. That's the problem. People aren't happy with themselves, and so they want you to feel bad for them about their problems. Like that, those are your problems. Whatever you look like, people don't like. Oh, don't tell fat jokes. There's a fat guy up front. He knew he was fat before he got here. That's not my. He didn't get fat while he was at the table. And there's nothing wrong with being fat. There's nothing wrong with being skinny. So everybody has a problem. And in order to get over your problems, you laugh about them. You talk about them. You know what I mean? That gets over it. I think the biggest problem, there's no more bullies in school. We need bullies. Bullies need to be back. Yeah. Bullies build character. You know what I mean? We didn't have as much diabetes because people were running it off.
Let me tell you something. If it wasn't for me being bullied, I wouldn't be on this podcast right now. So I want to thank all my bullies. I don't think anybody's subscribed yet. No, but I definitely I see what you're saying.
You have to do it. If comedians keep doing comedy the way they want to do it, then it's going to eventually be accepted. But if we start breaking down and don't say that, then it'll eventually change comedy.
I just think like I look at the stand-ups that I looked up to as a kid: Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Dom Herrera, Dice. Like these are guys that I really, when I watched personally, I didn't take them too serious. They're making people laugh. People had their opinion about some of the stuff that these comics said, and they would. I remember being over at my grandmother's house, and we would be watching Pryor or watching Dice, and they say something, and I'm 10 years old at the time, and they changed the channel because they don't want me to see it. I get that. I understand, but that's the point. You have the option to change the channel. You have the option to leave the show if you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Put on a different comedian.
That's what it is. People, it's supposed to be an opinion.
Yeah.
If you have an opinion about something, that's just for you. You could say it, but no one has to care. Your opinion doesn't have to change. Everybody thinks their opinion should change things. Well, I feel like this way, so you guys have to change it. No, you have to change. The majority doesn't change. You change. You leave. There's Christian comedy. There's all kind of comedy for everybody. There's people who only work clean. There's people. It's late night comedy. You're up at 12:30, 1 o'clock, 10:30, 11:30. Nothing good is going to be said in these hours. That's going to be positive. You know, this is what this time is for. You shouldn't be there if you don't want to hear it.
Right.
Period. That's what it is. That's why I continuously say it. I say it. You say it, people expect it from you. But if you get to teeter-totter and it's like, I want the best of both worlds, you're not going to.
I got a good compliment. I got a good compliment from my boss at my day job as a casino manager. She said to me, you know, I'm shocked that you're a stand-up. She said, I watched your stuff. It was funny. She said, but you're at work at the casino. You're so serious. But I watched some of your podcasts and I watched your stand-up, and it's like goes to one extreme to the other. She's like, can you find a balance? I was like, did you see the episode about me wanting to fight the guy?
People act like comics don't act like this all day, every day.
Yeah.
Like people think
Why are you so
like
serious at work? I'm serious at work because I want to be taken serious.
Bills. I have serious bills. That's what this is about. These bills are serious, and they got to get paid. That's what that is.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. Subscribe.
Definitely subscribe.
Yeah,
View,
we're having
leave
fun.
comments. Check us out every Thursday, and tell your friends to subscribe. And if you're ever in the Magnolia area, check us out Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. We'll be there. And also, we're planning on let the people know about future events. We're planning on doing some skits.
Oh yeah,
right?
we're gonna post some sketches on the Ball Breaking YouTube page that Brian's gonna help us produce. I'm really excited about that. That's gonna start in the next month or so.
So, bringing you everything you need. Comment, view, and subscribe. Check us out every Thursday.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.